I was handed a laptop by an angry executive early this morning. He was complaining that his laptop had locked up again. Normally, we have a ticketing system for tech issues, but when an exec wants something, they bypass the system because, well, RHIP, rank, has its privileges. I went through my usual routine of diagnosis, and quickly discovered the problem: bad RAM. I replaced it and took the laptop back to the exec. He refused to accept it unless I could guarantee that everything wrong was fixed. Internally, I wanted to punch him, but I held it in. Instead, I asked what other issues he was experiencing, and pulled out a notepad. He rattled off a list of problems that all screamed, "Just run CC Learner." Taking the laptop back to my desk, I started cleaning up. I removed unnecessary programs he had used once and cleared out junk data. Then I found a hidden folder in his roaming profile that was taking up 12 GB. Logging in with my credentials, I enabled the viewing of hidden files. To my surprise, the folder dated back to 2014 and was filled with personal pictures. It seemed to be a temporary folder created by an old program I had just uninstalled, a picture manager, something like that. Now when we find personal pictures, we're supposed to delete them immediately. But no one in IT ever does that, especially not with an exec. So I decided to move the pictures to his desktop in a folder I named Old Pics. I took the laptop back to him and informed him about the pictures, leaving the decision of whether to delete them up to him. He thanked me for my time, and I returned to my work. About an hour later, he and his wife, who had come to join him for lunch, approached my desk. He seemed genuinely happy, but his wife was in tears. Normally, I stand up to greet bosses when they come over, just how I was raised, I guess. But I wasn't prepared for what happened next. His wife wanted to thank me for finding the pictures. The exec reached out to shake my hand, thanking me profusely, before pulling me into a hug right there in front of the entire IT department. I awkwardly hugged him back, surprised and flabbergasted by this out-of-character moment. Barely holding back tears, his wife explained that the pictures I recovered were thought to be lost. Their 4-year-old son had died of leukemia in 2012, and those pictures were taken just before his diagnosis. A house fire a few years ago had made them believe they had lost every last photo of him. His wife reached out to hug me, and everyone in the IT department stared at their screens, trying to hold back tears. None of us were expecting such an emotional moment that day. My boss came out of his office to personally thank me and forwarded an email chain ahead of a company-wide email from the CEO. It recounted the story and named me personally, praising the unexpected results of everyday excellence. I had to turn off my Skype for Business as the tabloids kept flooding in. My boss even told me to take my lunch early since the influx of messages was making it hard for me to focus on my work. I posted this before lunch one day, didn't log into Reddit for a bit, and when I finally checked, I realized the post had gone viral. RIP inbox. Thanks for the gold, you kind Redditors.